So before we get started with this video, if you would like to view this project, you can check the link in the description. And if you want to see the code as well, that is uploaded to my GitHub repository. So let's get started. So this is an Islamic-based educational app that I've created. The primary target audience are Muslims, but I also think non-Muslims themselves can benefit from this as well. This is responsive, so if a person wanted to put this onto their phone, they can do, and you can do that via Chrome by adding it to your home screen. Let's go through each section now and explain uh, what they are. So this is the fundamental section, just generally talks about the 5 pillars, 6 pillars, and Ihsan. Then you've got each individual div here, which is, well, a card, which is a div, and then you click it and it pops up and it shows you, well, the explanation. And keep an eye on the styling here. You'll notice the sort of initial introduction sort of thing, then these cards, these blue sort of headings, etc. Because you'll notice that is the same throughout. Initially, this is what the person should be drawn to first. And then on this section over here, this works via mapping through a JSON. So it doesn't matter what you type in. If you typed it in Arabic, it'll come up. If you typed it in English, and as you're typing as well, you can see it comes up. And then the English meaning as well. Again, this color aspect over here was done by JavaScript. It dynamically assigns a color via that. I had a problem initially where basically it was doing dark colors. Obviously, it's black text and it doesn't work well. Obviously, black background, black text, you can't read it. So then a bit of research, a bit of Googling, and I realized that basically you have to specify certain limits. And you'll see that in the code, which is on GitHub. The prayer, this works via calling an API. So if I was to type in a city name, which I'll do as Manchester, you can see that it returns the prayer times for Manchester. If I scroll down, there you go. Now, I did put a little note in here that the time's not entirely accurate. I think this and this are a little bit off. So the user or the person checking the app should refer to their local mosque or their prayer app. Next, we have this card over here. This just demonstrates knowledge of React use state. You might have seen this example before on your learning journey. It's basically a counter. Yeah, you count like that, you go down, and then you click that, and it goes back to 0. This is useful. I mean, specifically with this, I mean, instead of refreshing the app, um, all I had to do was create a function where I set the count to 0, and then basically within the div said that when this is clicked, call that function. Books. These are books which are already free online for people to read, but I've just collated it into this section over here. I could add more, but this is generally just to do with the very basics, it's fundamentals. And the final thing, which is meant to be interactive now, is a quiz. Now this works via basically it's another JSON, another data set. It basically provides 5 random questions from a bank of about 25 to 30. The questions are easy, the questions are a bit difficult, and the questions, well, if you've gone through the rest of the application, you should know some of them. For example, this one here, you should know it is there. This one, a person might not know, but generally, this is what it's about. It's about education. And I'll get what the last one I'll get wrong. The answer is that, just to show you that it does in fact work. And there you go. If you click restart, you'll get a set of different questions. Now, something I may look to add to this quiz to make it better is maybe another button here that says check answer, or something at the end where basically it shows what the person got right and wrong, and then what the right answer was. Yeah, so they can learn. But that's something I may look to add later on. That is the explanation done. I hope this video aided your understanding. Again, it's linked in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, and the code is there as well. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you.